Yeah, like I said the other day, Jim had done a great job here. Felt like that was better for his family to move on to Oregon. So we'll take it and go from here. The defensive staff did a phenomenal job this year with the defense, and it won't change anything for our game here. And Coach Tumpkin's going to be calling the defenses and working with the linebackers. Coach Clark will take the whole secondary. I'll kind of be around there some, have some extra eyes in practice and that type of thing. And then Coach Jeffco will be doing the front. And Shadera and Corey, our GAs, will be more involved. A lot of things they've done, but they need extra hands now. So we'll be fine. Our guys are excited about playing. And so they're a heck of a football team, though. They're really, really good offensively. Their quarterback can make all the throws, and the receiver 28 can fly. So they're a really good team.
Your players really took to Jim while he was here. Have you seen a lot of disappointment with them with this announcement this week?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen disappointment. They understand how the business works, and they're just excited about how they play. The main thing is we got really good defensive football players. We got big linemen, we got great safeties, we got really good corners, we got good linebackers, and so and they understand the scheme we want to do now and understand it completely. So at this time of the year, they're watching and dissecting. They kind of know what we want to call, what we want to do. So they'll play really hard and play really well.
When you search for replacement, does that wait until the end of the season and the bowl game?
I'm focusing on winning the bowl game. We haven't won a bowl game here since 2004. I believe that's correct. And so we want to go win the bowl game. I'll just focus on that, and then after the bowl game's over, we'll focus in on everything else. We're still recruiting and doing all the things we do, and I want to enjoy these seniors and all of them during this next week also.
Coach, none of the players on this team have ever been to a bowl game.
Right.
Do you notice a different step in them, and kind of what do you like about their preparation, kind of excitement for this week?
Yeah,
coming up.
There's a couple things that go along with that. Number one, they haven't been to a bowl game, so they're excited about that. Buff Nation's really excited, which is awesome. Number two, they want to play another game. We didn't play very well in the last game, and they want to kind of get that taste out of their mouth. And so does Oklahoma State. They didn't win their last game, so I think it's going to be a great battle. And playing in the Alamo Bowl there in the Alamo Dome, it's really nice. It's going to be loud. It's going to be exciting. So our guys enjoy it.
You have a ranking at the end, possibly a top 10.
Right.
That is probably something that was a goal, but to achieve that, how do you like your chances and kind of that goal is set and have a mark?
We definitely would like to. We feel like if we win, and I feel like probably Oklahoma State feels the exact same way. Whoever wins this game will end up in the top 10, and so that's a great way to finish a season. I think anytime you finish in the top 25, it's really excellent. But finishing in the top 10 kind of puts another little notch in it that I think would be great for our program. I don't know how many teams have finished in the top 10 at Colorado. That'd be a Platty question. I'm pretty sure he could tell me if I called him right now, but that'd be nice for us. And I know Oklahoma State would feel the same way.
Coach, on the defensive side of the ball, are you going to move around who is on the who is in the booth and who is on the field for the bowl game?
We won't go. Joe was on the field before. We'll keep it the exact same way, all the same communication, so there's not a lot of communication problems there at all. Good question.
It's sort of seamless in that he's obviously been a defensive coordinator in the past and a veteran coach.
Yeah, it's seamless because the staff worked so closely together. They met together, they watched it together, they talked and game planned and all that type of thing. So it's not like, some people think that the defense coordinator goes in a room and gurus it all up and then comes and tells everybody. That's not what happens, because you have to coach everybody the same. There has to be one voice, and our staff is really close, and they've got one voice. So it definitely should go seamless. And again, our kids are very bright, and they understand what we want to do in our scheme.
Mike, you mentioned recruiting, and obviously can't talk about players, but overall, you guys having some good success on that front. Is the biggest thing with that, like all the success you guys had at home with recruits being here and that sort of thing, or is it just winning in general that's kind of really helped propel that?
Well, it really started last summer. Our recruiting kind of went to a new level, the way I see it. Our coaching staff's done an excellent job, but we had a lot of roots laid down with our recruiting system that we've had in place now for, I guess, 26 months. It's a process as the time goes along. And then also our new facility, when they come and see that at any time, it blows them away. And then on top of that, being successful this year kind of solidified a lot of those guys, kind of put the other nail in the coffin, as they so to speak. And so that's exciting. What's going on?
One of the guys you can talk about, Javier Edwards.
Yeah.
Massive human being.
Yes.
With Josh Tupou graduating. What does that mean for your defense?
Yeah, we were excited about getting Javier. He had a lot of choices in the SEC and throughout the the country. And he loved our system. He loved what we had. Just a great young man. We're really excited about getting him. And we're also excited about Dante Wigley. He's an excellent corner. He'll be a 3 for 3, kind of like a Kello and Foe were for us. And so we're excited about getting him too. So and then the other one was released too, correct?
Chris Malumba, yeah.
I wanted to make sure I didn't screw that up. Yeah, Chris Malumba, he's an excellent defensive end. He'll be able to rush the passer and play some defensive end, so he kind of be able to help us. And we're losing JC and Carroll and Sampson. So we're excited about all three of those guys. They fit immediate needs that we need, areas to help. And we have some young guys that will be playing too, but that just gives us more and more depth and ability to fill in shoes and reload is what we want to do.
Coach, off the field, you received Coach of the Year awards
Yes.
and a few